Hello and welcome to the FLNG News Brief. I'm A.J. Artley. This month, we start out at Camp Landing, where soldiers of the 53rd train with a Common Remote Operated Weapons Station, or C.R.O.W.S. The soldiers control the weapon from inside the vehicle with a joystick.
We no longer have to have an exposed gunner. They're able to sit in the up-armored vehicle where they're safe from small arms fire.
Not only does it increase safety, it also increases firepower.
You have more ammo capacity. With a normal 240, you have 200-300 rounds. Maybe with this, you have 1,000 rounds for 240.
And the cameras on top of the vehicle, well, they can zoom in to allow the soldiers to hit the targets from a farther distance.
It's highly accurate versus a gunner. This is on-point accurate up to 1,500 meters out.
Another group of soldiers who know about firing from a distance are the snipers, and Specialist Vincent Pfeifferling from the 107th MPAD caught up with some soldiers who were getting ready to go to sniper school.
Breathe, relax, aim, squeeze. Primary mission of a sniper is to provide long-range precision fire on key targets and select targets of opportunity.
However, Staff Sergeant Michael McCook, Sniper Section Leader for the HHC 2nd 124th Infantry Battalion, says there's much more to sniping than pulling the trigger.
It's the stalking onto an objective undetected. It's sitting in a hide for 24 to 72 hours, uncomfortable, whether it's raining, whether it's hailing, whether it's lightning, you're sitting there gaining eyes on. We're the eyes and ears for the battalion.
Saturday, his sniper section simulated the U.S. Army Sniper School test Record Fire 1. He says the key to success is teamwork.
Your spotter is looking downrange, reading wind, and giving you a call before you even squeeze off a round.
It's an exercise Sergeant McCook is using to prepare his non-qualified snipers for the real test at sniper school. Candidates like Specialist Jeremy Cicio.
I want to be a sniper. It's something that, for some reason, I've been attracted to ever since I was a little kid. Specialist
Cicio and his spotter have 7 minutes to range 5 targets, adjust for wind speed, and engage.
I'd like to be kind of on the forefront of helping our nation win more.
Bullets pierce the air, and each bullet that Cicio sends far brings him closer to sniper school.
Passing sniper school would definitely be a life goal for me.
I want to build their confidence that they can do this, and when they go, they have all the knowledge in front of them. They just got to pay attention to the instructors and execute.
Not only is McCook setting up his section for success, he's also working to build esprit de corps with Florida's other sniper sections.
We're going to set up interstate competitions and send the first place and second place teams to both the International Sniper Competition at Fort Benning, Georgia, and the Winston P. Wilson Sniper Championship at Little Rock, Arkansas.
Getting into his unit isn't easy.
You need to be 3 expert qualifications in a row and over 270, 90 in each category on the APFT.
But once you're in, you'll never want to leave, according to McCook.
Because you're shooting guns and smelling gunpowder, ain't nothing like it.
Every year on August 7th, America honors Purple Heart recipients. This year, the city of Jacksonville held its annual ceremony honoring those who were awarded the medal and gave a special recognition to the Florida National Guard. Several members of the Guard were in attendance, and the guest speaker was Brigadier General Mike Canzoneri, the Assistant Adjutant General, Army, who said we should all be extremely grateful for what those with a Purple Heart give to us.
You give us something to look up to, and you give us something to emulate and admire. And for that, we are grateful, and we are deeply appreciative.
And now we head down to Sanford, Florida with Specialist Nancy Mizzell from the 107th MPAD as a former First Sergeant's widow returns the company's guidon.
My husband believed in duty, honor, and country.
3 selfless qualities is all it took for Jim Davis to leave an impression that will last beyond his lifetime.
This company meant all the world to my husband. He was proud to be in the Seminole Battalion. He gave it his blood, sweat, and tears. Because he was First Sergeant here at Company B, I felt the company guidon needed to be returned to the unit here. A lot's changing. Too much.
This is the guidon that the soldiers of Bushmaster Company presented to First Sergeant Davis, presented back to the company.
He didn't forget them, so it's kind of like a marriage, and then just bringing them back together.
Soldiers of the 2nd Battalion, 124th Infantry Bravo Company expressed gratitude for this reunion as they come together to recognize the service of the late First Sergeant Jim Davis and his wife Judy Davis.
To the Davis family, for First Sergeant Davis' support, we would like to present the Seminole Battalion Legacy Award.
Reporting from Sanford, Florida, I'm Specialist Nancy Mizzell.
Camp Blanding held their annual team building fun day for all their tenant units and civilian employees. The day began with a 5K fun run and had several different events throughout the day. Some of the easier events were the balloon toss and a cornhole tournament. And while some failed to stay dry for the balloon toss, others really failed at staying dry during the canoe races. Other events were the water tug-of-war and a few rounds of volleyball. The commander of the post, Colonel Matt Johnson, said it's important to have days like this to bring everyone together and create a stronger Camp Blanding team. And finally, OCS class number 56 graduated, and one officer candidate tells us how his father inspired him to go through the program.
After 9/11, he went from being the manager and vice president of an ice cream store to the commander of SRT, and he's really shown me a lot in his leadership skills and his humility. I decided that that's what I wanted to be.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Second Lieutenant.
That's it for this month's FLNG News Brief. I'm AJ Artley, and for everyone here at the Public Affairs Office, thank you for watching, and tune in next month to find out what's happening in your guard.